All right. Welcome back to Eyes Open Media. Hope you guys are doing well. It's Prophet John. Wow, what a last few days has been. It's just been crazy what's been going on. And it's been kind of backwards. We were expecting a big red day on Tuesday from my Indian guy, and that didn't happen. The algorithms were way off on that, and I think the reason why is because it was manipulated. Um, in my opinion, they used the stimulus bill to keep the markets propped up. That's what they did it for. Okay, and they also did it because they wanted something else to happen, and we'll talk about that here in a second. For you people on Patreon, you already know what that is. For you people over here, you might not know. So let's get started here. So I posted this yesterday on the 24th. The world is waiting on Congress in the climax. So we are in the climax, right? We're in a global climax, right? There's a virus out there that has killed millions and millions of people, but of course, the elites are not going to tell you that they killed millions and millions of people. But we're going to find out that they have because a lot of cell phones are no longer going to be active. Okay, and that's how you're going to easily be known that millions of people have passed away because they're not using their cell phones. They're not contacting the cell phone company. They're not paying their bills. They're not doing anything. They no longer exist. Okay, and those accounts are basically frozen. So we're going to find out, regardless of the elites want to hide it or not, their own technology is going to allow us to know millions of people died because of this virus. So that we're in a global climax. Okay, so and we are in the reset, the global reset. We're in the global climax, and out of that global pandemic climax, should bring wealth and wealth transfer to God's people. God always brings wealth to His people in times of pandemics and climaxes. Okay, so I said here, let's enjoy the pause together because breaking the global system was exhausting. Okay. Now, some people are like, what do you mean by that? Right? We broke the global system. Haven't you realized that? The virus broke the global system. Right? There shall be a break in the system. Well, everybody's on a break right now. The system has broken, right? No one's working. Countries are on lockdown. Food isn't moving normally. Trade isn't moving normally. Nothing is moving. The systems have broken. The feds have to go to unlimited QE to try to stop everything from crashing. But technically, they actually want the opposite. They want everything to crash so they can buy everything up. And you're going to see that in the coming weeks. It's a trap. Okay, to think that the feds want this thing to go back up. No, they want new blood to come into the market so they can squash them. Be careful. Okay, so we hit a temporary bottom, and that was 18,000 to 20,000, right on point. With many Bo Poloni, 19,000 temporary bottom. Also, my prophetic friend said the same thing. 18 to 20,000 would be the bottom, temporary, and that's what we hit. We hit a temporary bottom, and now they are, they use a stimulus bill to sucker everybody to get back in the markets, but we're not done. It's only a temporary bottom. We're going a lot lower. Okay. Temporary bottom is in, and so we're in the pause. We are in the pause. We're in the pause on the markets because the temporary bottom is in. We're in the pause with the economies around the world. Most countries are stay home lockdown. And so everybody around the world is in a pause. This is a global event. So the global reset is a global event. The virus is a global pandemic. And now and then we broke the global system because no one is doing anything. China, to the Middle East to stay home. Even Dubai is at stay home now, in many areas. Europe is all in stay home, lockdown, stay home. America, lockdown, stay home. Okay, barely anybody's working. Okay, so the system has broken, and we're also, ever since most people are in stay home lockdown, everybody is in a pause. Everybody is pausing at home, just reflecting on life, reflecting on what their future is, it has for them, and trying to figure out how they're going to survive. We're in the pause. This is the pause, and this was going to be a global event. Everybody would participate in this. Okay, just like I said years ago, I said Kuwait, that the Kuwait revaluation or reinstatement was just for a small group of people. This Iraq stuff is going to be global. This is going to be for everyone. Is going to be a part of this before the dinar revalues. Everybody's gonna be in. Everybody's gonna go through the global reset together. Everybody's gonna go through the pause together. Everybody's gonna go through everything together because this is a global reset. All right, and so that's what that's what's happening now. We're in the pause, and the global system breaking was really exhausting. Right, ups and downs, and big sharp downs, big sharp ups, big sharp downs. It was exhausting. Some of you guys made a lot of money because of the four stocks. Some of you guys got out right at the top of some of the stocks, of the four stocks on wave three down. Okay, I think the five-way pattern is over now because we're in the pause and we've hit the bottom. So when the bottom is hit, when a temporary bottom is hit, then the five-way pattern is over. So I believe that this is an ABC correction. And yeah, so maybe we can get, maybe the Dow can get back up to about 24, 25,000, suckering people in again to think that everything is going back to normal. And then boom, okay, we continue with another five wave down, and it's going to be devastating. So be careful. If you're a trader, day trader, then you're okay. You'll be able to make some money and get in, get out. But if you're looking for long-term positions, you're not, you shouldn't do that in my opinion. But that's, everybody has their own right to make their own decisions, and that's fine. Okay, so but it says what's great about the pause? The entire world is doing it with us. The pause. So the entire world is pausing with us. Everybody's at home. Many people around the world, billions of people around the world are at home. India is an entire lockdown, so we know that billions of people are at home because India has like 1.3 billion people by itself, and they all have to stay at home now. They are in complete lockdown for I think you said 21 days or 28 days. Something. It's a long time, so they're going to be in home for a long time. Okay, at least 21-day lockdown of the entire country of India, which is about 1.3 billion people. So billions of people are in complete lockdown, in a pause to their life. That is the pause. Okay, so we were waiting on. So, what is the pause? What's going to be that pause, right? Because there shall be a break in the financial system, right? And this we just witnessed that in the last several weeks. A break in the global financial system, not just the markets, but the trades and the factories are all closed, and everything. The car companies can't work because they don't have they can't get the products. Everything is closed down and shut down. The whole financial global system has been stopped, right? Has been broken. And so then it said, there shall be a break in the financial systems. And then Clem Clement pauses, and then says the dinar. Okay, so there's a pause there before they release the dinar, right? And so yeah, and so we're in that pause right now. Okay, and this is interesting because prophetess Lana, excuse me, said the same thing last week. I didn't had no clue that Lana said that God told her that we were in a pause. But of course, it makes sense. Everybody, the whole world has stopped working and is out. Most people are at home doing nothing, right? Or working from. Some people are working from home, but many people aren't working from home because they can't, right? Their homes, their work from home doesn't exist in many people's in jobs. Okay, you might be a salesman at a clothing store, or you might be a person that works at a fast food restaurant, or you might be a person that works at a tire shop or something. You know what I mean? Something that doesn't have anything to do with online businesses per se. Okay, so only a few people that can translate their work from business, at a building to a laptop. Only a few businesses can do that. Okay, But anyway, so I put on here that I had no clue that God told prophetess Lana Vawser we're in the pause last week until I saw this pinned post this morning. So I went to Lana's site and saw this on there, and it says right here, some announcements, citing announcements. It says, last week the Lord spoke to me that we are in a Saleh moment right now. It's time to pause. It's time to pause, reflect, and prepare. There you go. It's time to pause. Come and join us as we stop, pause, and reflect and prepare, connecting with the hearts and hearing what he is saying. So God told Prophetess Lana last week, it's time to pause. We're in the pause. Okay. So it made a lot more sense this week to me because I was like, wait a minute, the whole world is shut down and is staying home. That's a pause. We're in a pause of the global system. We broke the system. Okay, and a lot of people are saying we're now in a national socialism system here in America. The Fed want to buy up all the countries and small businesses and print out a limited amount of money until the U.S. dollar is no longer accepted. We're in this reset. We're in the reset. We broke the system, and now the whole world is pausing, forced to stay at home. That is a pause, ladies and gentlemen. That's a global pause. So the next thing is the dinar, right? There should be a break in the system. Then we pause, and then the dinar, right? And then other currencies as well. The and so it's gonna be yeah, we're close. And remember, guys and girls, remember I did a video. If you guys don't remember, the video is up on my Currency 365 channel. Okay, and I'm not sure what it was called, it's a guy. It's a white glove. Remember I did a video with the white glove. For you people that don't know, I did it on Patreon and then I put it out several days later on YouTube. But it's a guy. It has an RV on there. It says RV. The guy has a white gloves and it has the currency on there. Okay, so my friend had a dream of someone with a white glove holding some important documents, okay, and then giving it to the prime minister to sign off on it, or somebody that might look like the prime minister, but it also could have been the president. Could have been President Saleh signing it as well. But they had the white gloves on, and this represented that the white gloves is what I remember from the dream. I don't remember anything else from her dream. Okay, but when she told me the dream, all I can remember is, oh yeah, the white gloves. You know what I mean? But in her dream, somebody with white gloves was holding documents, which were the revaluation of the Iraqi dinar, and they put it on the desk of I'm guessing the prime minister or the president, whatever, and they pointed down for them to sign it, and then they signed it, and then they went out to the balcony, okay, and all the people were outside waiting on this, and they held it up and said, the Iraqi dinar has revalued," and everybody cheered, and you have your purchasing power back. So, yeah, that was 2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Check this out: President Barham Saleh with white gloves on, signing documents in the pause after we broke in the system. Unbelievable. Folks, you can't make this up, and the reason why you can't make this up is because we have it on video. That's the great part about YouTube. We don't have to lie. We have it on video. Go to my Currency 365 page, and it's there. The video is there. 2 weeks ago. Just go to stroll to 2 weeks ago video. Click on my videos and go to the videos from 2 weeks ago. I also posted it on Telegram. I posted it on my Telegram group for those who can't find it. Currency 365 crew yesterday. But go to my videos 2 weeks ago. So about 2-3 weeks ago, you'll see the video of a guy with a white gloves and it says RV in red, and the currencies are on the side. A dream about the white gloves. Folks, you can't make this up. You just can't. I've never seen Barham Saleh or any Iraqi MP or Iraqi cabinet member or politician wear white gloves. Never. I know people say, well, they don't. They're supposed to wear like gloves and stuff when they sign important documents. I have never seen them wear gloves ever. Okay. They also said, my friend also said, look at this brown thing here, because this is what they use to put in like important information or in documents in there. They put it in there and then they carry it like that. It's unbelievable. And guess what? By the way, remember the stimulus bill? Let me go here. That stimulus bill was passed at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time this morning. 11 p.m. Pacific time. They waited till everybody went to sleep to pass this bill. They could have easily waited until the morning and passed it. They waited till everybody went to sleep to pass this bill. They also waited for Barham Saleh to do this before they passed the bill. Because that bill was supposed to be passed on Monday, according to the supercomputers. And they delayed. And then all Tuesday, they were on the floor talking all Tuesday. Deal is close. The deal is close. The deal is close. And then this comes out. This picture was Saleh with white gloves signing some type of important document. And then all of a sudden, the stimulus package is passed. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Okay, well, it says it's $2 trillion stimulus package, which is the biggest package ever. Now, of course, I think it can go up to 6 trillion. That's what they were saying yesterday. That it's gonna be signed for 2 trillion, but it could be up to $4 to $6 trillion. Unbelievable. And I said, isn't it interesting they waited for President Saleh to wear the white gloves before they passed this at 2 a.m.? Yes, they waited. They waited on him to do that. Unbelievable. Well, it looks like you guys have some checks coming to you, for you guys that have, maybe 5 kids, or some of you guys have 5 kids, so I think you get $500 per kid. So I think it's $1,000 plus $500 per kid or something like that. I don't know. So some of you guys are gonna be rolling in dough. Rolling in dough. Now, what's the cost of that? What's the cost of that? What's the cost of getting free money from the government? Liberty, freedom, right? So we have to be careful about getting free money from the government, because it always comes with losing your liberties and freedoms and your rights. Well, you took money from us. You should be able to give up your guns now. Okay, so let's go here to Prince Charles. He tested positive for the virus. Now, it seems like all of the elites and all of the Zionist puppets are the ones getting this. Or at least that's what they're announcing, right? Because we know normal people have gotten this virus, but it seems like it's mostly Zionists that they're reporting that are getting Zionist puppets and wicked people. The whole entire Iran government is getting this, right? Some of the Iraqi government people are getting it. Some of the U.S. Congress people are getting it. Mitt Romney thought he had it, but he has turned out negative. Mitt Romney has turned out negative for those that were wondering about Mitt Romney. But Prince Charles has it now, and so does a whole bunch of these elites, so-called elites, and cabal members. It was pretty interesting. But anyways, we are in the pause, ladies and gentlemen, and we are in the global pause. Everybody's pausing, and America, we're in the climax of this virus, and America will be out of the climax by April 15th, according to prophetess Solomon, and then we will start to numbers will start to reduce from there, and then the virus will be out of here by June, July. Okay, so right now, so that's when Donald Trump is trying to get everybody to return to work and get back, basically reset. Benny calling it. Donald Trump wants everybody to reset and return to work, right? So he wants everybody to reset. Donald Trump is calling for a reset, resetting the economies of the world, get back to work by Easter. So Donald Trump wants a reset by Easter, returning everybody back to work. All right, so we're in the pause until everybody returns back to work, and then the dinar, right, and then the total collapse. So that means that, and according to my friend and her prophetic friend, they both agreed that that we're in the pause, and we're going to see the RV, the revaluation in Iraqi dinar. That's next, right? Breaking the system, which we already done, then the pause, which we're in now, and then the dinar, and then the total collapse of the economy. Okay, so we're in this pause, and so the economy is floating over 20,000 right now, and we hit a temporary bottom, and so we're going to see, most likely, according to them, they have agreed that we're going to see the revaluation of the Iraqi dinar, and then they're going to crash the system. Okay, so there you go. So we're at a temporary bottom for you people that are in the long-term positions and whatever. It's make sure you're out before they crash everything. Make sure you're out, and boy, you'll know because they're most likely, if they're right, the RV will happen, and then you will see the complete crash of the economy. Okay, and that means that we're probably going down to what, 6,000. I mean, 6,000 is a cabal number. Six, right? It's a satanic number. So they would want nothing else but to send it to 6,000, right? Because they pumped it from 6,000. Remember? So they started QE1 at 6,000. Symbolic, demonic. Okay, Obama started it at 6,000. There's the point. There's a reason for that, right? He picked that number on purpose. Okay, so they started QE, inflating it, injecting the markets with fake money from 6,000. So to go back to 6,000 and close that, and for that satanic some cabal number, is what the Fed would love to do. Okay, so anyways, let's see what happens. Okay, so everything you guys can pray about, all this stuff, you guys can research your own stuff. I'm just telling you what's going on my side and what we're looking at, what we're thinking. Okay, the break in the system, the pause, the dinar, and then the complete collapse of the economy, of the wall of stocks as well, down to maybe 6,000, which is a satanic cabal number. Peace out. God bless you and keep you. And your checks are going to be coming. I don't know how fast they're going to get to you, but some of you guys need those checks immediately. So get to a place where you don't need the government, because big government is bad for people, because at some point big government exterminates people, as we've seen in the history of time. So for those who want big government, you're asking for extermination, because everybody knows big government exterminates their people. I don't know why they do that. Oh, I know why, because they're evil. Okay, they're evil. The less people they have, the more control they have. The more people they have, the less the control they have. So they want small numbers. They want small numbers so they can control the masses a lot easier. The more you grow, the harder it is to control a billion people, or half of 500 million people. So if they can shrink that in half, it's easier to control, right? It's all about control for these evil bastards. Anyways, peace out. God bless, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And prophetess Lana Vawser says, God told her last week, we're in the pause. And relax and pause and enjoy it and prepare for what's coming next. Peace out. God bless, Isaac.